This documentary entry today will be about the topic of anger. And now a couple of people have come to me and expressed their concerns about anger, and rightfully so, the idea that anger can be addictive and destructive. And what I am attempting to communicate is that I'm not a normal person. Because of my injury and the rarity of the savant-like recovery, this literal truth of it is incredibly frustrating, that I've been facing it and I've been dealing with it and communicating to people for years, and those people have been miscommunicated too by others that they respected that had professional credentials in traumatic brain injury recovery in connections with Department of Health and Human Services, and then the agency MDS misinforming the courts and the public about services that they were not providing and concealing my actual medical condition as others stole all my possessions, property, disability benefits, insurance settlement, everything. So the complexity of my story and the way that I have communicated that I'm using anger as a productive tool to focus on my healing and my therapy, I understand that that's not understood. I don't expect it to be understood. I don't have any patience left for people that are trying to tell me that anger, no matter what, is a destructive tool and it's destroying my life, when they're being lied to about what's actually going on, what I'm able to manage. So the idea of what I've got here is an explanation of the last 9 years of documentation that other people put in motion that has stolen my house, stolen my insurance settlement, still stealing my disability benefits to this day. I still can't access my own bank accounts because of what they did with paperwork in years I can't remember, but the documentation tells the story. So when I am telling people literally that as I'm realizing what has been done to me in years I can't remember, that anger I use each day, and it is directed towards physical therapy routines. My left side from left side neglect that was neglected medically. So the diagnosis of left side neglect was in reference to the signals not being sent to the left side properly, requiring focus on stable living and moving those limbs properly, activating them with therapists. 100% physical recovery was expected at UMass. So this is what's been avoided, and then people playing theatrical ignorance in public and in other member groups that I go to. The theatrical ignorance to all of them has been a deliberate tactical misinformation to all of them, like psychological violence, as this felony assault on my medical condition for theft of property and all other assets has been in motion. So the anger I'm using each day, I am using it productively, I'm using it constructively, I'm healing my body successfully, and I simply have no more patience of any kind to explain myself to other people. Please watch the YouTube videos, or come have an hour cup of coffee and I'll explain an impossible recovery story. But please do not impose on me that I'm doing something wrong or should be doing something differently. Please focus on taking care of yourselves.